Hi guys, welcome to my channel. It's Oshi's Kitchen. Today I'm going to show you how to make beef chive momos. Yeah, so let's get ready.
Good.
Shimbu To make a dough, add a pinch of salt. I have about 3 cups of flour, and by adding the regular temperature water, just mix the flour to make a dough. So momo dough, it shouldn't be too hard or too soft, so the consistency has to be kind of medium. Yeah, okay. So once the dough is ready, cover the dough with the plastic wrap, and dough has to rest for about 20 minutes, and then put the kitchen cloth on top of it. Yeah, then we'll come back and make momos. Now we are going to prepare our momo filling. We need chive. I trimmed the end of the chive, and I have olive oil. I have about 4 tablespoons, but you can use any oil. And then also I have sesame oil, which is 2 tablespoons. Soy sauce 2 tablespoons. Salt you can put according to the taste. I have some cold water. Then I have a piece of ginger, which I like to put in my momos. It gives a very nice flavor. And this I have is lean ground beef, which is about 1.5 pound. So I'm taking a piece of ginger, which I'm gonna chop it finely, and then so chop the ginger finely. Yeah, it really gives a good flavor in momo. Once you finish chopping the ginger, just add to meat, and then take chives and take a small a bit of punch, and then just cut it into small pieces. To this meat, I've added the finely chopped ginger and chives, and so now we're going to add olive oil, and then sesame oil. So that's sesame oil, and soy sauce. We're gonna add some soy sauce now, and then when you add the salt, try not to add too much of salt, because since we already added the soy sauce, so keep that in mind, and then add a bit of salt in the beginning, and you can always add more if you need at the end. Yeah, so try not to make your filling too salty, so that's not good. Yeah, so just add water. It's cold water. Adding water, it's really good if you want to make your momo juicy. That's the juice can usually the juice comes out of water, and then also even the chives will release some water. Yeah, mix it really good by using hand. You can also use gloves and mix it if you don't like to mix it with a bare hand. Yeah, I usually prefer in this way, so I do that. Here we're going to make sauce for the momo. I have some red dry chili. You can use any chili if you have, and I have some coriander leaves, and maybe a 5 piece of mint leaves. That's optional. And then I have sesame seed and Szechwan peppercorns, and I have garlic, maybe like 3 cloves, and ginger, and half of an onion and 2 small tomatoes. So on a stove, we're gonna heat up the pan and then put some oil, and then to this oil we're just gonna add onion, ginger, garlic, and red chili, dry chili, and basically all the ingredients, we're just going to dump it there, and then let it sit for a little bit. So you don't really have to fry these things separately. So then to this sauce, you just add salt to taste, and then mix it well, and then basically you just have to cook until it gets everything gets soft, and that's it. And then put the heat to between low to medium heat. Yeah, and Szechwan peppercorns, and garnish the coriander and the mint. You can add it at the end when you're putting the sauce in the blender. You can do that. So here is our mixture. It's pretty much ready and well cooked. You don't really have to cook cook really well. It's just that tomato has to get mushy kind of, and then that's it. So just put everything in a blender, and then what you're going to do is, after that, you're going to add herbs. So those are optional. If you don't like any of those, you can skip. Even if you want to put just the coriander or mint leaf, that will do. So both of them, if you only add like a mint, it'll taste good as well. Yeah, and then to this sauce, we're just going to add some water, and then cover the lid, and then we're going to blend it. So add the water based on how thin you want the sauce. Sometimes some people, they prefer thin sauce. So based on that you decide. Okay, so I like kind of like a medium thick sauce. So my sauce, it turned out to be this way. Yeah, so the consistency, what I like is, I kind of like the medium consistency, and taste it, and then try if you need to add more salt, you can do that. Yeah, that's that. Yeah, okay, so here we are ready to make momos. So our dough and meat has been resting for like about 20 minutes. So I have a steamer stack here. I have with the 3-stack steamer. So what I've done is, like, I've brushed it with the oil, and then I have in the pot, I have a half of pot filled with the water, and that you put it on the kind of like a medium, between medium, low to like medium heat. So then take a dough, just take the piece of dough, and what I do is I just kind of like slit cut by using my hand, and then place it on the countertop, and then like just cutting board, and just kind of like roll it with your hand by using your palm. So it just makes it kind of even, so use the palm. Okay, yeah. And so once you have done that, you have to make a small, you have to cut the dough into small pieces of bowl, depending on how big you want the dumpling, how big the size of the momo you want for yourself. So just we prefer kind of small size of momos. So just cut it like that, or you can cut it with a knife as well if you want, if you don't want to do that by your hand. Yeah. So once I've done that, what I do is I just put some dry flour on top, and then kind of like roll it on the cutting board just by using my palm. I don't prefer doing individually by by hand, because just it literally saves the time. So yeah, so just put some flour on the dry flour on the cutting board, and then just like press each one of those small balls, and then after that we'll start making a what do you call the piece sheet for the momos. So here we are, we're going to make a wrap for the momos. Just take a piece of those dough and then just flatten it by using the roller. Try to press more on the sides of the sheet, so the wrap, and make it that way. Just repeat the process and make each, like the round shape wrap. So continue making the wrap. So here we are, I finished making all the wraps. So we're going to put the filling into our wrap. So just take the amount, how much, like a small amount, and then what we're gonna do is, so we're just basically going to seal the wrap by use the left thumb more of so to push it, the piece, as you can see on the one side, and then use your index finger and the other thumb to just to close the dumpling. So do that, and then you see you will have a perfect shape. So I'll show you guys one more time. So put the filling in, and then use your thumb and the index finger, and then try to press the filling down by using the left thumb, and then keep pushing it with the left thumb, and same time you just keep pressing it with your index finger of the right hand and the thumb. So here we have a perfect shape. And then also there's one more design, or like a shape of momo. This is like a round shape. So this one we're just gonna do the same kind of technique, but we're just going to, instead of pushing it with the left thumb, you're literally pushing down the meat by using that left thumb, and then you just basically you're pulling the dough in the sheet and making it in a round shape, just like that. Here we are. So that's the round momo. But if you have more people in the house, it's better to make those half moon shaped momos, because that will save a lot of space in the steamer. So that's that. And then even if you're not able to make perfect shape, what you can do is just put in the filling and just seal it properly, and you can make it kind of any shape. So our water has already boiled, so place the steamer on top, and then we're just going to steam it for 15 minutes, and after 15 minutes our momo should be ready. So today weather in Toronto, it's really beautiful. Temperature is 9 degrees, but because of outbreak, pandemic, we are home. Jojo Norge? You want to see Jojo Norge?
Yes.
Aww. Sure. Look out, sure.
please go on here?
같이 해야 돼.
A nice picture.
Okay. So guys, we're back after 15 minutes and our momo is ready and it's steaming hot. So yeah, so our momo is ready. When you touch like that, if it's if your hand sticks to the momo, that means it's not cooked. That is the different another way to check. Yeah. Aria, momo 한대 더. Almost done. Oh. 한대 더. 맞다. 신부돼. 신부면 돼. 신부 넣으면 되라다.
신부도.
So here we have I made some arugula salad and sauce and chive momo, and we have some black tea which will go well with the momo. So enjoy guys, and Arya really loves my momo, and yeah, so enjoy guys. Thank you for watching my video. Please like, share and subscribe, and I will see you in next video. Yeah, bye bye.
Everybody like and subscribe to my channel also, and be safe and stay in your homes.